veterans, men and women who risked their lives for our country, are struggling now because the services they depend on, health services, for example, have come to a halt thanks to the Schumer shutdown.
By November 15th, our troops and service members who are willing to risk their lives aren't going to be able to get paid. What an embarrassment.
When our military men and women don't get paid, it is a direct result of the refusal of Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries to act.
Yeah, the Armed Services YMCA has seen a demand jump since the shutdown, and some benefits have been put on hold.
Many folks are deployed right now overseas from Fort Hood and from other locations. And the last thing you want to have when you're deployed overseas is be worrying about the next paycheck and how do you take care of your family who are back wherever they live in the U.S.
Joining us now on tonight's Big Close-Up is Secretary of Veterans Affairs, the one and only Secretary Doug Collins. Secretary, thanks so much for joining us. I would love to sit down with you for a couple hours and talk. You've served your country, you're serving your country. I'm a veteran. When we talk about the shutdown and what it's affecting, a lot of people don't understand that the VA is divided into the health administration and the benefits administration. Most people focus on the benefits administration, and I'm sure you have a lot to inform us on that. But on the health administration side, is this shutdown preventing veterans from getting the health care they need, even among the problems that already exist?
Well, the good part about that is, Joey, not only do we have the health and benefits, but also we have the cemeteries, but our health is open. We're advanced funded. So if you're out there tonight and you need health care, you need your doctors at the VA, the clinics, those are open. They're continuing to be and will be, and also paying out our benefits as well. So, look, we've got a lot of issues that we can't do at the VA right now because of this Democratic shutdown, but the health care is something that we are able to do.
Good.
That's great to hear. Secretary Collins, the Schumer shutdown is affecting the NFL's Salute to Service events, with the Pentagon saying it's unable to participate. But the commander-in-chief is still honoring our servicemen. Trump plans to attend tomorrow's game between the Lions and the Commanders to honor the troops. Secretary Collins, is there anything the administration can do to prevent veterans events from being canceled? I know so many fans really look forward to this every year, and it's just so sad that we're seeing a lot of them being canceled.
Yeah, well, they can start calling their senators to open up the government. I mean, that's the biggest thing at this point. I mean, because, again, it's amazing to me that we get in the administration yelled at from Democrats about what we're spending, or we shouldn't be spending it according to what the budget or CR was. But yet when it comes to something like this and they've shut down, then they get mad because stuff don't happen. I know the Pentagon is doing everything they possibly can to help with some of those. I mean, I know with the VA, and then on Tuesday we're going to have a big service with the Vice President and the President at Arlington. We're going to continue that. Some of our stuff at our cemeteries, where many of our services are taking place, have been cut back a little bit because of the stuff we provided we can't provide right now. So it's really just put a hamper on a time in which it should be a time of uplifting those who've raised that right hand in service, and they're not getting the recognition they deserve.
Yeah, that is so true. Secretary, it's Kevin Corke. Great to have you on the program. Now, while we prepare to honor our troops, I want to tell you about something. The Washington Post, you may have seen this, is going after veterans, alleging that veterans are exploiting disabilities for extra benefits. Veteran groups around the country are condemning the hit piece, calling it outrageous, and saying that the outlet is turning its back on those who have served this country. So to you, what's your response to the Washington Post reporting and to what some of the veterans are saying about it?
Well, number one, I'm glad that I'm able to keep a reporter at the Washington Post employed, because it seems like they have one or two people at the desk over there that all they want to do is continually criticize the VA. I mean, it's amazing. I could probably, make them cupcakes and they would still write a bad article about the VA. But what's really disturbing about this is that they've actually went after veterans benefits. This is a group that never thought to criticize anything under the previous administration going forward. And right now they're actually going after veterans who have gotten and earned benefits, and they have just chose to write these articles attacking those benefits. I think the veterans groups speak for themselves. Look, there's a lot of things that happen. And what was really interesting about this, Kevin, is they actually wrote one of the articles to talk about the fraud in the system. And the only people they interviewed were people who had either been put in jail or were paying restitution for committing fraud. I mean, again, this is the craziest thing. We're catching those who are trying to cheat the system of our veterans, but at the same point in time, the Washington Post just simply has a anti-veteran bias at times, and they don't like what they see.
Indeed.
Secretary Collins, it's Nicole Sapphire. President Trump has always been committed to celebrating veterans. I mean, in 2018, you had the VA Mission Act, where they expanded the private sector options for our veterans just to ensure that veterans can get access to care. What is the administration doing currently? I know probably not a lot with the shutdown happening right now, but what is the administration's focus under you to make sure that veterans are getting that access to quality care?
Well, that's the great question. And look, we're actually bringing back the Mission Act. The previous administration chose not to enforce the law, which says that veterans have an option to go to the community if they had met certain requirements. I've actually taken it a step further under President Trump's direction. We've actually made it easier. We use now best medical interest. So if a veteran has a need that is better served in the community or with his caregiver, he can go to, or she can go to their doctor, and the doctor doesn't have to go through some of the hoops that they were having to go to before. They can say, no, it's in the best medical interest for this veteran to go into the community to get that care. We're building up both. We're building up our direct care and our community care to make sure that veterans get the benefits that they have earned. And we're making a lot of changes. There's going to be some reorganizational changes. There are a lot of things that make it easier for our doctors and nurses, who are some of the best in the world, to give the care that they need to give to these veterans. And we're making it easier for them to get that care as well.
Well, it's great to hear that the Mission Act's coming back. One of the biggest issues was the bureaucratic hurdles of getting it approved. So glad it's on your radar.
Yeah, Secretary Collins, you know, we're friends. We've talked before. You're a Georgian, I'm a Georgian. I would love to keep this a lot of fun. But yeah, absolutely. We had a good win today. But here's the truth. I'm a veteran, and I'm sitting in this seat, and I need to ask you this question. Every time I've gone to the VA in Georgia for a checkup, I've had a different doctor. He sits and looks at the screen, and he asks me all these questions before he turns and looks at my face and even sees who I am. My doctor in my community of Calhoun, Georgia, which is not a big town, his son is in drama with my son. I can text him when I need prescription refilled. I can call his office and come in and sit down in between folks, and he'll see me, not because I'm on TV, but because I'm a veteran, and he cares and he respects that. You do have great doctors. Generally, you don't hold on to them for very long for bureaucratic frustrations or the fact that the way they get paid is not competitive. Is there a time where we say we established this giant brick and mortar VA in a time when there weren't medical facilities in every small town in the country, and that model's antiquated and we need to move away from it, and community care needs to be where veterans get their care?
Well, I think what we have to look at is I think community care enhances what we have in the VA. There's certain things, Joey, that you well know from your own experience that the VA does better than anybody else. VA does better prosthetics care. They do better trauma care. They do better CTE, PTS care. Toxic exposure. There's a lot of things we do. So I think it's a blending what we have here going on. And just like I said, this is, I have many veterans who have the opposite experience, that, you know, they're able to have a communication. We have many of our hospitals who doctors and all do stay. What we're trying to do right now, which I think is very helpful, is not only give the option to the community for our veterans, which many will choose a community option and a direct care option for their care. But what we're making it easier for is our doctors to be doctors, our nurses to be nurses, our administrators to be leaders, and to get back into a situation in which we are part of the healthcare system. We're the largest, by the way. We're the biggest, but yet we've not acted like it. I inherited an agency that seemed to have a second-class citizenry sometimes because they were doing stuff they were 20 and 30 years old thinking it was still cutting edge. I have put and instituted a lot of things that are bringing us into the 21st century, along with community care, that is getting our veterans what they needed and what our doctors and nurses and employees have begged for years, but they were trapped in a bureaucratic maze. We're destroying the bureaucratic maze and getting it directly to what we're supposed to be doing, what President Trump said, and that is to take care of veterans.
No, and I believe that, and I appreciate you for it. You are a veteran, and you're one of the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans that Trump has brought into this administration to bring a firsthand today perspective, and we appreciate that. Lastly, quickly, if you don't mind, say something positive for the veterans out there listening.
Hey, the one thing I can say is you got a Secretary of Veteran Affairs and a president that loves you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for raising that right hand and saying yes to making our military the best and baddest in the world. And after you get out of that military, we're going to make it easier for you to come back home, to get to jobs that you need, to get into the health care that if you need it. But we're here for you. You've earned the benefit. And for those special folks out there right now who are feeling a little down, you may not feel like anybody cares. If you're a veteran, we love you. There are people that you can reach out to. Please reach out, go out, find somebody, because we don't want to see another veteran lost to death by suicide. That is one thing that we can't tolerate. On this Veterans Day, look out for our veterans. You served once together, make sure you're serving again.
Doug Collins, Mr. Secretary, you took the absolute toughest job in that town, and I appreciate you for it. I really do. Thank you for joining us today.
Y'all have a great night.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.